There are a few things in this world that dogs like more than a fresh meal. In this video, we will discover 8 things dogs love the most. Knowing these things helps you, a dog parent, make proper decisions for your dog and make your dog like you more, while making sure that they are well-mannered and appreciative. 1. Your scent. A dog's favorite smell in the whole world is you, and the more of your odor on something, the better. A dog's sense of smell is much stronger than ours, and for them, a shirt covered in your scent is one of the most comforting objects in the world. Surprisingly, your nasty clothes are one of the things dogs love the most. Next time your pup is anxious about being left alone or is staying in a kennel, leave them with that never-washed, sweaty shirt you wore to the gym and they will love you for it. And this is why you may often find your dog lying on top of your pile of dirty clothes. Your clothing has your scent on it, and dogs always want to feel closer to you. 2. Taking new routes. Dogs are curious and love nothing more than sniffing around and exploring. Your dog will be grateful if you stop taking them for the same walk every day. Mix up your route once in a while. You can do this by simply walking in a different direction every now and then. After all, who wants the same boring walking route every day? You can also go to new places, try driving to a park or trail and starting your walk from there. Your pup will be exposed to new smells, sights or experiences. And it's a great way to satiate their instincts to be active. 3. For you to be happy. Believe it or not, your happiness is the most important thing for your dog. In fact, recent studies have shown that when we get stressed, our dogs get stressed too. Dogs can sense when we are happy or upset using their keen sense of smell and unique ability to read body language. So don't be surprised if your pup acts differently when you've had a bad day at work. When your dog notices that you are in distress, their attitude will adjust to your needs. Your dog will walk up to you gently with their tail lowered and show empathy to comfort you. And when you are happy, your dog's behavior reflects the environment. You'll notice your dog wagging their tail, jumping up or barking out of excitement and mimicking your behavior. 4. Pet them where they enjoy the most. How does your dog prefer being pet? It's a question that has stumped many dog owners for centuries. But science now has an answer. A study published in Journal of Veterinary Behavior found that dogs show more signs of stress, like yawning, freezing, lip licking or elevated heart rates when they are pet on the head, muzzle, shoulders or paws. Petting on the chest, however, is associated with a decrease of heart rate and is more calming to a dog. Even so, many dogs are comfortable with any types of interactions, even with strangers, because they're used to being around people. Still, it's best to stroke your dog where they enjoy it most and remember not to confuse chest rubs with belly rubs. A dog rolls over and shows you their underside is in a vulnerable position and it's not a good time to rub their belly. Dogs prefer a good, gentle chest rub to a belly rub any day. 5. Going for walks over food. A study conducted in the UK aimed to identify the words and phrases that canines love to hear the most. The researchers monitored the dog's heart rate when their favorite phrases were mentioned. Believe it or not, walkies scooped the top spot with a dog's heart rate increasing by a whopping 36% every time they hear the word. Other words that make our furry friends the happiest are treat, get it, and fetch. Being overjoyed about going for a walk is almost universal among the canines. If you lace up your shoes, reach for that leash, or do anything that signals even the possibility that you are going for a walk, your dog is probably thrilled. Dogs love walks because they fulfill that old inbuilt survival instinct to go out and search for food. Dogs are pack animals, and while out walking, your canine is most likely going to meet other dogs. This is a great opportunity to help your pup to seek out company of their own kind, sniff around, explore and enjoy the places where other dogs have been. Remember, our dogs depend on us not only for food and shelter, but for a relationship. 6. Seeing the world through the window. Although dogs do not depend on their sight as their primary sense, they can still see fairly clearly at distances of up to 20 feet. Open some of your shades and blinds so your dog can see what's going on outdoors. Dogs can spend countless hours staring out a window and watching the world. Looking out the windows can be the best distraction and give your dog something to do. If a dog exhibits unwanted behavior like aggression or excessive barking, they probably need more stimulation and exercise. 7. Vacation. Instead of leaving your dog at a pet sitter's home, plan a dog-friendly vacation. After all, dogs are our family members and they certainly deserve a trip to a new place. Dogs love vacation. Well, who doesn't? There are many hotels that are pet-friendly. If you have a small dog, air travel is relatively easier. You should also make sure that they wear identification tags if they're going outside during the day. This will help people find your lost pets quickly. You should always make sure that your dog gets plenty of exercise while they're away from home. They need lots of walks and playtime so that their energy levels stay up. 8. Checking their pee mail and social media. If your canine frequently stops to urinate when you're walking them, it doesn't mean they're having bladder problems. They are just doing what dogs do, communicating with others of their kind by leaving urine marks. Believe it or not, dog urine marking is a serious business for canines. It's a protocol that predates electronic devices by thousands of years. By urine marking, your dog is leaving messages, so to speak. Then other dogs come along and check the message and may leave a message of their own by urinating small amounts over or adjacent to the original spot. This is a unique form of communication where your dog will tell another dog if they sense danger or even let them know about their sexual availability. This is how your dog sends other dogs a message about where they've been and what they've been doing. Unlike humans who have to use social media apps to catch up on all their friends, all a dog needs is a whiff of a very prominent vertical surface, such as a fire hydrant, tree, or street sign. When you take your pup for a walk, let them check their pee mail to catch up on all the changes in the neighborhood. Conclusion. At the end of the day, the things dogs love the most involves being with you and spending time with you. Most of the items in this list just requires your time. Now that you know the things dogs love the most, make sure to make some time to incorporate them into their daily lives. Having a happy dog makes you happy and calm. In a world where countless dogs find themselves abandoned, neglected, or homeless, the phrase, "adopt, don't shop," has become a rallying cry for animal lovers everywhere. This simple yet powerful message encourages people to consider adopting a dog from a shelter or rescue organization rather than purchasing one from a breeder or pet store. The reasons behind this advocacy are multifaceted. Firstly, adoption saves lives. Shelters are often overcrowded with dogs of all breeds, sizes, and ages, many of whom face euthanasia due to lack of space or resources. By adopting from a shelter, you're not only providing a loving home for a deserving animal but also opening up space for another dog in need. By choosing to adopt, you're not only helping an individual dog but also taking a stand against the unethical practices of the pet industry. You're sending a message that every dog deserves a chance at a happy, fulfilling life, regardless of their pedigree or background.